Okay, so let's start with our second example, okay, about input and output. And this example is Java IO example to about a buffered stream. And if you recall in our last example, we process the plain text file, okay? So letter by letter, character by character, it's a character stream, okay? And this time we use buffered. So the advantage for buffered stream is it's more efficient because it doesn't need to do reading and writing character by character, which causes a lot of overhead. Okay, so similar, it's just pretty simple. We call the read and write file two method. But let's take a close look. What's the difference of these two methods this time? Okay. And if we take a close look this time, the reader type is a buffered reader, okay, not the just a reader. Reader it says character, okay. And we still use a string builder, okay, to concatenate all of the strings. And what this buffered reader will get is because we still need a file reader, okay, to associate the file name with the physical file, okay. And then we wrap it. So this is character string. So character string then needed to be wrapped around with a buffered string, okay, so that it can be stored in the buffer and then handled uh, by the buffer, okay. And then what's next we are going to do is we are going to do the file. This time buffer is we do line by line read. We read line by line, okay. So instead of just read, we read a line. Okay, if this read line is not a null, then we will just try to append this line, as a concatenate that line, but we are going to replace the target letter with this square brackets. We're going to replace all of that, okay? And when we do the string builder, it won't automatically add line. So we also needed to, if you wanted the file still follow line by line, you needed to manually add this slash n for the end of line. So similar as the first example, we still needed to handle file not found exception, IO exception, okay? And we still needed to close the string after we use it to release of the resource. And because this also involve input and output, so we also put it in the try-catch block. So that's all of the remaining part are similar, okay, as a previous example. The only difference is we wrap all of the characters into buffered string, okay. And for the writing part, if we take a look, it's similar. It's similar. You wrap all the character stream to the buffered writer object. Okay, of the other parts, it's just the same. Nothing is different. Okay, so that's about this example. And we're going to come back to discuss more topics in this chapter in the next lecture. See you.